Today we'll discuss Ielts speaking part 2. In this we will discuss a cue card. Those cards which are important from January until April. We will discuss all the cue cards here. So today's topic is describe a movie you watched recently. You should say when and where you watched it, who you watched it with, what it was about, and explain why you watched this movie. So this is cue card. We have to explain it in 2 minutes. The students will be given 1 minute to think and take notes. And after that, the students have to speak 1 to 2 minutes. So if you have to speak on this topic, you can say many things. For example, if I have to speak on this topic, I'll start it with a general statement. I'm a movie buff and like to watch a lot of movies. I used to go to movie theaters and watch most movies on the big screen. But recently, streaming platforms like Netflix, Prime Video, Hotstar, etc. have such a big collection of movies that I rarely go to the movie theaters. Most movies get released in the theaters first, and about 2 months later, they come on either of these platforms. Recently, I watched a movie on Netflix called Lapata Ladies. Netflix usually releases movies on Friday, and after I came back from work, my mother suggested that we should do something fun as a family. We ordered dinner from our favorite place and decided to watch this movie. This movie is the story of two newlywed brides who get exchanged during a train ride to their husbands' homes. It shows the funny and chaotic situations that happen as the families and police try to find the missing women. I really like that it explored themes like gender roles, marriage, traditions, and social expectations in a humorous manner. I watched this movie because I really liked the trailer. Also, this movie is directed by Kiran Rao, and this is her second movie as a director. I loved her first movie and also some other movies in which she was the assistant director. Amir Khan has co-produced this movie and he has always been my favorite actor. I knew anything coming from him would be good. The main actors in the movie are all newcomers and I had no idea about them before I watched this movie. All of them impressed me with their acting skills. I wish more directors would make movies like this in future. In this way, you can describe a movie that you recently watched, but you have to put a special attention on the bullets like when and where you watched it, who you watched it with, what it was about, and explain why you watched this movie. After the second part, in which you will explain a cue card, you will have to move on to the third part, that is follow up questions. So, possible follow up questions that could be asked related to this topic I have discussed here. Let's look at these questions. Why do people prefer to watch movies in the cinema? Keep in mind, you have to give answers in 5 to 6 sentences. Unlike the part 1 in which you give 2 to 3 sentence answer, here you have to speak for 5 to 6 sentences. Why do people prefer to watch movies in the cinema? You can say, I think people prefer to watch movies in the cinema because the large screens, high quality sound makes the movies more engaging. Also, it is fun to watch movies in the cinema with friends and family. Cinemas also offer formats like IMAX or 3D that enhance audio and visual quality. Next question. Do you think successful movies should have well-known actors or actresses in leading roles? Having well-known actor or actresses can generate initial interest and make a movie successful by attracting large audiences. However, a good story, a creative director, and solid performances are more important for lasting success. Lesser known actors can perform exceptionally well and make the movie a success. Question number three. Do you think only well known directors can create the best movies? You can say, I don't think that only well known directors can create the best movies. Many outstanding movies have been made by directors making their debut. A passionate director, a unique, compelling story, and good performance by actors can make a movie successful. Next question. Do Pakistani people prefer to watch domestic movies or foreign movies? I think Pakistani people prefer to watch domestic film, especially Lollywood movies and movies made in original language like Urdu, Punjabi, etc. These films resonate better with Pakistani audiences as they reflect local culture, tradition, and social issues. Question number five. What are the factors that make a successful movie? There are many factors that make a movie successful. Most important is the story, which should be original, relatable, and meaningful. Next is a good director who can bring the story to life and guide the actors well. Another factor is good, talented actor and exceptional performance. Last question. What kind of movies do you think are successful in your country? You can say, in my country, movies that have a blend of romance, drama, and comedy appeal to a wide audience and are usually successful. Also, films that have a good social message that resonates with the audience real life experiences do well. Lastly, high energy action movies with larger than life heroes and a lot of dramatic stunts attract big crowds. This is the end of Q card.